Hey Taurus, okay, it's time for your weekly forecast for the week of November 22nd to the 28th, 2009. And so, I just wanted to remind you that this week is the week of the, weekly subscriber lottery, and so one of our subscribers, could be you, could actually win a free 10 reading. And so I want you to be thinking about a question you have, and I'll be giving you also a very personal general forecast that will cover the next month to come, okay? So anyway, let's get going on your forecast. And please get back to me about these forecasts. I'm really interested in how these all play out for you, okay? Okay. So Taurus, for your present circumstance or your primary focus this week, it's going to be on the Two of Wands reversed, okay? This is where you actually take a step into your own power and decide, what is it, what information am I getting that I need and I don't? If you're looking for work, which I'm looking into your new beginnings, and I am having the Eight of Pentacles reversed, you could get a job offer or an offer for a new educational direction, some kind of partnership maybe, where it's going to definitely be more career financial front. It could be a romantic partnership, but this has definitely got a lot more platonic, earthy energy to it. In which you might not be getting all the information you need at first, and so your maybe the permanence, the longevity of the kind of work you're going to be doing is uncertain, and so therefore might not be something you want to put all your eggs in that basket for. Alright, you might want to actually take a step aside and maybe even wait for a new offer to come. Your endings, you've got the King of Swords, and so I'm kind of seeing that as you might actually decide that the person that's been helping you out with this situation might not necessarily be the kind of person who's going to be giving you the right kind of support or the information you need. You might find that they are kind of unreliable or duplicitous in some way, maybe even a bit too controlling, kind of holding you down, by the scruff as the subordinate. And but that's going to be going away. You're not going to actually be dealing with that anymore. You're going to probably make the right choice and decide to look for something better. As far as your work and finances go, you do have Four of Cups reversed. And so I'm seeing that as you're finally deciding to stick, to stick it out. If you are unemployed, you will have a lot of job offers to look over, but none of them might seem that satisfying. But at least you actually still get to have your choice. To make you get to pick. You're not in that beggar can't be choose category yet. As far as you are employed, I would not be surprised if you actually end up either being transferred to a different kind of position or even a new work location this week, just temporarily kind of get your feet wet and see if it's actually worth doing. Which is kind of nice because it's really shaking things up for you, because you really have been pretty bored, or at least feeling trapped in your present place of employment. And if you're just worried about your finances will improve, but they will be at the assistance of another. If you are unemployed and worried about really dire financial circumstance. As far as your love life is concerned, you do have the Nine of Cups, and so this is a wonderful omen for both people, single and committed. Alright, if you are single, you are definitely going to meet somebody this week who's going to want to take you out again. Okay, this is definitely somebody that you're going to want to see. This person's going to almost make the complete perfect match for you, and they very well may be, at least even for now. I don't know if you're looking for something long term. And so I would definitely say you're going to have some fun this week if you're the type to put yourself out there and look for it. For those of you who are committed, Nine Ups, that can kind of go, it's good news either way, because you're getting your way. Okay, I don't know how you get your way in a relationship, but you are going to get your way. This could be, a partner actually finally deciding to, open their mind a little bit and maybe, make some rearrangements around daily routine that better suit you. Or maybe you decide that you want to take time away from your partner and you suddenly have more support than you think. Or maybe you want to go on a romantic getaway with your partner and all of a sudden you have the means to do so. So it's a great card. Whatever you want to happen is probably going to happen. You're not going to meet a whole lot of resistance either way. As far as your social life is concerned, you do have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And that's just kind of saying that things are kind of taking a downward turn. You're probably going to be spending a lot more time with either your romantic concern or your career right now. You're not going to be spending a lot of time going out to parties. And your friends and, your family members are just going to be off doing their own thing. So even if you kind of reach out to them, you might end up actually getting a lot of disappointments about people being too busy or too stressed out. And you're not going to have an easy time reaching out to people this. As far as the unexpected is concerned, you do have the Fool reversed, okay? And the Fool reversed, I see that as more or less, if you are going to start something new, you're definitely probably going to, you're not going to actually think about it and go into it with, any kind of perfect, plan or anything like that. I mean, while you are kind of trusting to fate or, the fates and things like that, the Fool reverse kind of says that you're really going to be sticking your neck out there, and it is going to be a risky situation. And I mean risky, as in maybe even financially risky or physically risky to your health. And so I want you to stay on guard and maybe not actually make any decisions regarding those things this week, okay? As far as the primary focus, as in terms of the current cycle that you're in, you do have the High Priestess, okay? And that totally goes with the Fool, because the Fool's not following his intuition. The Fool is following grandiose, delusions and things like that. The High Priestess is all about obeying your gut instinct and looking at your intuition and kind of feeling things out from the inside point of view, okay? If something doesn't feel right or something does feel right, if you will just know, your intuition will be on this week, and so you're going to have your own answers. And so as long as you're only doing what you know to be right and you know to be true, whatever consequences happen, I mean, I don't see it as necessarily any negative. I don't see there being any kind of consequences for you actually following your intuition this week. I don't see it leading you down the wrong path. Anyway, Taurus, that was your forecast for November 22nd to 28th. Please let me know how it goes, and if you have any further questions, feel free to email me. I'll talk to you later.